This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Baylor Bears and the Kansas Jayhawks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Baylor head coach before the game. He told his team this week that this is what he envisioned for them this season. Even though they lost the first game of the year, they have reeled off 5 straight wins, and he understands this team has what it takes to be special. Putting that adversity and that challenging start to the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Jayhawks will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bears offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a crease. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Flagway. That's caught. It's Livingston. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Turner. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's wrestled to the ground.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, but DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Quick strike complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive.
Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jayhawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction.
Defense had them back up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. There's some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
To the air, it's Marshall. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. In the red area, it's Edwards. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, right chuck, Jayhawk. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Throwing, Lagway. With the catch, it's Miller. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Offense in a bunch formation. Give to the single back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off. And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his...
There's a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Lagway wants to throw. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the field come open. The first down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop for this offense.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Willis. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it to the right here. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gets rid of it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Touchdown!
about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And right down the middle. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Makes the grab in their space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The run inside. It's Edwards. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Now on second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Marshall. That's caught. It's Edwards. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet.
Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down, turning it on. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. He's looking to pass. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has said, you are not running it in. They've stuffed 2 straight runs, and now it's third and goal. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Lagway to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's Freeman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Lagway from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He's got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Wisconsin, taking on the number 3 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Badgers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And it moves their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play awfully well here in the season's first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Lawrence. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
The Jayhawks head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That is such an unbelievable play by the wide receiver. He did so many things great on that one. First, what about the catch? One-handed, somehow was able to keep his balance and then get upfield to go get more yards after the catch. You simply cannot do it any better, and that's why he's one of the biggest weapons this offense has.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Flag wave. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Running inside, it's Edwards. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Push down for the tackle. Third down, they need 12. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And this is not decision time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job.
Could be an alley. He is in. Touchdown, Kansas. The Jayhawks with the response.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Lagway wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Right on the money. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fights off a defender.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looking to the big tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That QB is lucky that ball wasn't picked. You just cannot lob the football, especially when you're throwing it down the middle of the field like that.
Here's Lagway to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Oh, and a move. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Quickly to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Got a man. Spinderella. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Motion from the wideout. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bears inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might have a chance. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road there.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys.